Hello, beautiful souls, wherever you are. I hope that you are having the best of the best and manifesting all that you deserve. It's Friday where I am, and we're leaving the Aries full moon. And let's just talk about the Ram head activated. Did anybody else have such a severe headache on the 21st? Whoa. So I have cleansed and pre-shuffled and picked the decks, and this card came flying out of the unicorn deck, so I'm gonna base this off of this energy and like a full moon. Clear skies. This unicorn is like activating her child. Let that be your inner child. Let this mother unicorn be the divine mother, activating us to our true potential, our divine femininity, whether we are in masculine or feminine or whatever body we are in. And this is innocence. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. So I'm sure that many of us, especially with the Aries full moon, we're manifesting new starts, new beginnings, new lifestyles, new jobs, new love, new attitudes, whatever that may be. So let us call in the Supreme Great Spirit. Let's not shuffle the cards that way. So, what is going on in the collective divine feminine reality? I'm going to take whatever flipped up here. Spirit guides want to talk. I swear. Oh my gosh. I got almost the same cards when I was pulling cards for myself the other day. And I should have recorded it to share it because that's what I feel like I should always do, but I'm never that smart. And we have Saturn here. So, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishments and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. With the infinity sign here on the elements, the wands, gold and silver. So you are coming into complete divine balance within your masculinity and your femininity. You've reparented yourself, or you're still reparenting yourself. Either way, time is fluid. So even if you're not right where these cards say you are now, this is a preview of what's manifesting for you soon in the time to come. And I love all these rose petals here. So again, the divine feminine, the world, you have a new cycle coming in. You've walked away from so much. Even if it pained you, it killed you, you chose that it wasn't for your greatest, highest good. And you chose to say no, to go into isolation and to manifest your own new reality. Not the reality your parents might have taught you or the beliefs of those in your family put on you. You chose to stand in your own balance, to choose to manifest what you feel you deserve for you. And congratulations. It's beautiful. Look at her face. She's so happy. And she's floating, levitating off of the ground. And the High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom that you receive. So what I'm getting from this is not the time for action, is meaning that it's time to receive. So you've put in your hard work, you've done your diligence, you've aligned to the divinity that is yourself. And here we have the yin and the yang on both pillars, so you're definitely in balance. We have the waters running from the feet into the earth, holding the apple, the forbidden fruit, but learning wisdom, and not in a way that you're eating the apple, just eating whatever's being told to you. You sat, you contemplated it, you've observed it to know the truth of it, to see if it resonates, if it's truly for your highest good. And this is why now this water of creations is just pouring out from the divine, you have brought yourself into the balance of the Most High. And that is amazing. like sitting as the center of your world, knowing that you are all that you need. You don't need any exterior outside forces to influence you, because you know that you influence your reality from your inner world. The end of challenging times, things are looking up. A welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness, travel or relocation. So you're traveling away from the old, from what no longer serves. Traveling from the old cycles, the old manifestations, from old outdated beliefs. And you're moving forward like the swan, the divine love leading you, like the fact that you are divine's child in the flesh, and that your divine mother and father have you safely on the boat of life. And all these swords that people try to put in you, throw at you, take you down with, end you with, now those are like, what are these things called? Not the petals, but yeah, I'm gonna say petals because I don't know what the other word is. But now these are moving you forward. Like, these are on automatic. So like everything that anybody judged you for or assumed that you thought you were, all helped you to manifest. Like, they threw these bricks and these swords at you. So they are everything that is fueling your change, your movement. So like the energy that they wasted trying to come for you is actually moving you forward. And like, let's just say thank you to everybody who judged us, misread us, assumed from us, because all that energy that you projected onto us has fueled us and moved us forward. And like, we're learning alchemy. We're learning how to transmute energies that come towards us, to turn those energies into what serves us, what can do for us. So if people hate, then you withdraw, you go hermit mode, and you're like, you know what, then let me just focus on myself. I've been healing, and in this time of great change into the age of Aquarius, like breaking ancestral curses and chains, like this is your new beginning, not only for you but for your lineage, like for your whole entire bloodline. Like, you stand as the womb in that is the creator, male or female, that is the creator of your future, your legacy for your children's children. Like, we've cleared the karma of us being children, our parents being children, their parents being children. It's like we've healed the inner child of the whole of our line. And then we have the King of Pentacles, Earth. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. It's like, this is a good parent or spouse. This is the divine father and the divine mother, like the true DFDM within ourselves. Yeah, sit on that one because it was good. And look, he's just so balanced, like sitting on his throne. Like, Pentacles left, like knowing that he tamed his darkness, his shadow side, whatever you want to say, is at the left hand side. And now it intertwines with the right, the light. Sitting on your throne because you know that you've done and accomplished everything that you needed to by being compassionate, empathetic, understanding, open to know the unseen. And yeah, now you're ready to go out and shine. Like, you're so grounded that you don't care what people think about you or judge you for anymore. Yes, you're charismatic. Yes, you're grounded. Yes, you're stable. And you've done it on your own because you've been led by the divine. And the divine has brought you to these calmer waters. Like, you are landing on a new place. Like, even if you're not traveling or relocating outside of your land, space that you live on, you're traveling and relocating to new vibration and new frequency, a whole new feeling of being like life is good again. It's like, you know what, now that I can create my life, I'm gonna make my life the way that I want it to be. If I want to be happy, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm not gonna let anybody take away the purity of who I am now that I've healed and that I've gone against the grain of everybody that is in the socialized groups of the outside world. I'm not following the pack. You're making your own pact with yourself. And once I heard this saying, it was like, you know, you cross a lot of people when you go your own road, because everybody else is on the same road following each other. Unlike when you go your own way, you know, of course people are going to look at you differently because you're doing what they can't do, and that's fine. So a lot of cards for success here. I could have sworn I've seen success more. But either way, a peaceful place. You're putting your peace before anything else. Your wisdom. Your inner world is more important than the exterior world, because you want to be in balance with your higher self. And in a world that like is pushing to be only validated outside of ourselves, like it's hard to go against the grain so much and feel a place of belonging when your external world is trying to show you that you don't belong, or that like you shouldn't do that, or like what you're doing is wrong, or doesn't keep you like the collective, like the likes. That's why everybody's gotta like everything. It's like so many likes, like so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And this is like the dance, the divine feminine and masculine within, and therefore it will be without. And I love this card because she's like dancing, just flowing. It's just like all this fruitfulness and harvest, and flowers are outside of her. These flowers and these four poles are like the four directions, and this is spirit within. Like this is all the beauty of the divine, especially the goddess, like keeping you safe so that you can dance, you can be free, you can celebrate, and nobody can cross this barrier and come for you. And this is like the Four of Wands. So a lot of you are coming into union with whoever you know you're supposed to come into union with, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel as if it is divine, as if it was meant to be, like you're a better half, because you become your whole self in the betterment of the divine. You have this house in the background, all these bricks. See, all these bricks are all the bricks everybody threw at you. And you built this big, beautiful wall that like keeps your house safe, on this brick floor that you just dance on and now celebrate on. Because the thing with our society is like, with our conditioning, is so many people are so eager to settle down. And it's like, settle down, to me, in my point of view, would just be like to accept whatever is a fraction of what you think you want, without pushing yourself and saying no to enough to finally know what you want. Like the hard thing, not even hard thing, the challenge would be like, we can have whatever we want, but just because we manifest what we want, was that really what we wanted? Or do we manifest what we wanted from a place of thinking that's what we wanted, or being made to believe that's what we wanted? Because like maybe that's what we witnessed from our wounded child's perspective, and then therefore we manifest what we grew up in, the environment. And it's like you finally have to break that pattern and be like, whoa, no, like no, this is not what I wanted. And then you manifest something closer and closer and closer to what you want. And like that's why it's so important for us not to get hung up on what is or what we have like forever, because there could always be something better, something worse to manifest. It's just like, are we willing to say no to what almost is, to make room for what is to be, what is meant to be? So I'm loving these cards. Let's see if we need more tarot. Tell me more about this Four of Wands, please, Supreme Spirit. We have the Seven of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire. Move forward. Too many options. Addictions. This is like, in order for us to be able to celebrate, we had to make a choice. We had to stop procrastinating, and procrastinating as if deciding, okay, like, does it feel good or doesn't it feel good? And like, can I make what almost feels good feel better, and be okay with accepting that it almost feels good? Or am I going to say no to what almost feels good for what fits and feels good? Unlike addictions can come in any form: food, drama, self-sabotage, talking down about ourselves, because we get addicted to those thought forms and those patterns. And that's fine, because this is just how we're programmed in our human mind. And then the more we ask the Most High for clarity and discernment, then we can see more of what we desire, so that we can move forward to narrow down the options, because we can see a lot of almost, or things that look like they are what we want them to be, but they could just be sent from the negative mind that manifests, or it can be sent from the positive mind that manifests. And the more we ask for discernment, or for the ability to decipher and become more clear and to have clarity, the more we can move through our reality and understand what is being manifest from our internal reality, which is very good. And I just want to clarify just this High Priestess here. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desires. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So this is what we're doing. We're not allowing the external world to validate our internal existence without our internal existence clarifying and validating our internal existence. So this means we're not going for what just society says. Like, our inner world is now telling us, because we know what we don't want, what we want, because we've gone inward. So what is coming into manifestation for this High Priestess, please? What is manifesting for this High Priestess? I'm going to take this one and this one. So we have the Eight of Wands. Too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. Unexpected events or rapid changes. The ability to multitask and business travel. So rapid changes are coming. Whatever business you're in, whatever you're working on is moving forward. And it's moving forward to, like, the sky is the limit. Like, we have fireworks coming, so we have fire energy coming. So the old is burning, because you're realizing it by self-actualization. And you're saying goodbye to it. We have another full moon here. So, like, whatever you were manifesting during Aries, like, it is taking action. Detach from the outcome and expect what you manifest. Don't attach to how it's going to happen, where it's going to come from, the exact details. Detach and expect the outcome, no matter how that may manifest. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. And, you might be getting a lot of downloads right now, a lot of ideas. Just keep writing them down, keeping track of them. See what feels, take action on what you need to. Baby steps if you need to, especially if you've been someone that's been kind of in such hermit mode, like just taking care of your needs, your healing. It might sound and feel crazy and almost anxious to, like, send all these ideas out into the world that, like, you haven't even really been a part of for however long. Where was that card about taking action? It is not the time to take action. So it's now time to receive, because you've set all these intentions. Now they're out into the ethers. So now we have to detach from them and just believe and have the faith that they are coming, because they are. And now it is time to just wait and receive them, because as we go from now into the Aries season next year, like, we will be receiving all of these moon manifestations. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith, that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. So yes, be detached, speak what you want, and know that it is coming. don't speak what you want and then like have all this like, you know, needs to control the outcome or how it comes. Just have that faith and know that you are receiving it, and it will come on divine time. Like, detachment can keep us free from so much karma. It just lets us hand it over to the divine and trust that what's coming for us will be right and perfect time. And the Midas touch here. So everything, no matter what, is going to turn to gold. Because you are an alchemist. You're divine feminine's masculine. You're the divine mother and divine father in the flesh, in the whole. And we have all these cards about balance. And we have this sword of truth from this child. So I'm going to say the inner child. Or like the sun with the butterfly. And the emerald green. And the green jacket. Like, you're in your heart space. And your heart, you're trusting your heart to tell you now what you deserve, what you want. And you know that your heart is going to manifest that through its heart power. With the crown here on the stones, like, you're grounded. You know that you're divine. You know that you're chosen. You know that you are picked by the divine to go through all these life challenges, to break all these ancestral chains, and to clear all the karma so that you can have a whole new soul's journey. Especially in this time, like going to the age of Aquarius, like, yes. What a perfect time to clear all this ancestral karma. Nice, got a couple oracle cards here. Great Spirit. Anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. So I see this as more fire energy, like with these wands. So anything that you felt anger towards, or that you couldn't let go of, or that you had resentment against from your past, like, you're burning that away and you're seeing that it made you the strong, fierce warrior that you are today, that can take action because you've forgiven, you've released, you've let go, you've given it to the divine. You have the world here, so you have your completion and your new cycle beginning, like it's turning, like the world is yours. And whatever you touch is going to turn golden, like this lava and these flames here. And whatever has hurt you or made you angry or has affected you so much in your past is what's going to set you free as you move forward into your beautiful future in the here and now. Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Because this is exactly what you have right now. Infinite possibilities with this infinity sign. Like, the world is yours. Saturn is here, like, in her knees. So, like, almost at her feet. Like, time is an illusion. And it took time to come into a realization of what you didn't want to now manifest what you want. And anything that you can imagine will come into fruition. So anything you thinketh, you'll beeth. And what you see, you will be. Like, this is the new start, especially since it was Aries full moon. And some would say that Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, which it is. So from now till Aries season, like, this is our new start. So we have to keep focusing on the new. Focus on what we do want, not what we've had, not what the past is, because all the past is now put to the, is burnt, it's gone, it's no longer. Unlike the past might be angry, like, this is a lot of people from your past that, like, no longer get to be in your circle, no longer get to be in your energy, no longer get to have your healing energy, that are pissed because, like, there was a huge portal and bandwagon to jump on as 2019 happened, all the way as we go into 2022. And a lot of people missed it, and that's fine. There'll be plenty more portal opportunities for them to come into and for them to embrace this inner child healing and balancing of their masculine and feminine into from their divine self, not from their egoic or 3D self, because we all have them. But like, it took a lot for people to realize their humility, to be like, okay, is this really me? And we have partnership, divine mother and father within. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. And this is what you have been doing, because you've been giving everything to the divine. So now you and your spirit guides are like one. Like your higher self is one with all the guides that are communicating with you or helping you transmute or helping you to evolve. And yes, a lot of these cards, because it's happening within, your external partner is manifesting. If they're not already in your life, they are already aligning to your vibration, and you guys are going to come into alignment very, very soon. And you're going to meet eye to eye or see each other like it was for the first time, even if you know each other. And you're finally going to get to be able to become one outside of self as you are within yourself. Okay, let's get a message from the seers. Great Spirit, what message do the higher guides of all have to tell us to focus on? Like, I feel like this reading is definitely going to be energy that we need to hold on to and stay focused on as we go into Aries. So we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, or did Sagittarius already happen? Sagittarius, and then Capricorn, and Aquarius, and then Aries, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think so. We have Separus B, Ascension. Move into your true self. Raise above the darkness. The light is here, and you are the light. Like, you've burnt away all of these lower vibrations, and now you have all of this beautiful time to stand and to ascend into higher vibration, higher frequency, and say goodbye to all the old. You've made the choice to be a light being. Now you must just receive all of your inherited greatness of divinity. And then we have El Mora, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Love is your protection. And there might have been a time where we weren't secure in our lighthood, that other people's projections or thoughts or feelings could affect the way that we stood strong in our light. But no longer are we allowing anybody to make us, dim our shine. Like, we're going to shine and we're going to stand out because that's what we're meant to be. And if people don't like that, they can self-reflect. They can be upset. They can hate it. They can be insecure, but that's not our problem, because we have had to fight all of these people. Not even like people one-on-one, but these people's thought forms. And we've had to become so strong within our own mind that no longer can the thoughts affect us from the outside world. We know only our thoughts can affect us. What we give our power to, our emotions to, that is up to us to choose. Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So yes, you have learned how to speak nicely to yourself. That nobody else's thoughts matter but your own. What we thinketh, we becometh. I'm like, that is really something spectacular, because whatever comes after I am is what we will be, whether we curse ourselves or bless ourselves. Oh, sorry. Whether we curse ourselves or bless ourselves, I am that I am. So whatever we say is I am that I am is what we will be. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. We have the roses here. We got like a nice breakfast going, coffee and some cookies, presents, some wine. So, like, yes, cherish yourself. Buy yourself some flowers. Get that bistro coffee that you like. Maybe not every day, because that's just crazy. Like, Starbucks doesn't need to look better than you. But, like, you can learn to embrace wanting to bake or make this coffee at your own house, because it's self-care. Feeding yourself better. Being on a good diet, not because it's trendy or because it's what you should or shouldn't do, but it is what you should do for you. And, like, some people get so triggered when somebody says, oh, you should, but it's like you should, but, like, not saying that you have to. So, like, you should cherish yourself rather than shouldn't. You should do nice things for yourself rather than shouldn't. You should love and accept yourself rather than shouldn't. And, like, what you've learned leading up to the last full moon or this time in general, or what you're leading up to, because time is fluid, is self-love, is your divine right to indulge in things that make you feel good, as long as they're healthy and that they're not working against you, then it is fine. Like, to each our own. Like, we can't say no, 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 even though we want to say yes, yes, yes. We say yes a little bit. And we now have self-control to truly know from within what feels right to us, not what we think is right for us. And, like, if you're not cherishing yourself enough, or you feel like you want to do something for yourself, do it. Like, the universe will reward you for doing so, because you deserve it. Like, if you're not going to take great care of yourself, who else is? Like, the ancestors will, but only if you ask them. And then they'll be like, go and do that thing for yourself, girl. I will share fearless love. Like, yes, yes, yes. Your creativity. A lot of you are getting into your creative power, because, like, now you're realizing that you are your creator. We have the peacock feathers here on the waterfalls. We have the jungle. We have Oshun with her mirror, like doing mirror work on yourself, like telling yourself, I am every morning. You are beautiful. I am blessed. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. So let us read this from the book. Goddess of Fearless Love. 25, which is 7. Which is a magical number. And Temple, Lovers, Element, Water. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Oshira, deity of honey, sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold, anger, and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. Embodiment. You are love, and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is sacred. Is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess declaration. I give love. I receive love. I am love. And you know, what happened in the past might have made you angry, might have hurt you, might have made you feel unworthy. Though those are the tests, the initiations into true fearless love. So, like, there's no need or benefit in staying turned off or holding all past loves, actions against your future love, or bringing them into the here and now. Like, if there's anything that we can do for the Aries energies that are around right now, is rebirth the Godhead, the Ram, and to leave the lower vibrations away. Let our mind only remember that we have learned that we are love and we are worthy of love and that we deserve love. Fear can only take love from us, but when we fearlessly love, only love is infinite. And when we only are and give and be love, all we can receive is love. And I might leave this here. Okay, we're gonna get one of these new cards that I got today. Closing message, please, Great Spirit. Treat yourself, eat whatever you want. So yeah, cherish yourself, treat yourself, be yourself. Just do what you feel will make you feel good without judging yourself, even if it's on an impulse. As long as you're not putting yourself at risk or, you know, gonna like go get in the sheets with some demon or something, that's fine. Even if you do, like, just cut those cords and like do better next time. But don't do that, please. But like, this is what I always like say too, like, our relationship with food matters so much. Like, if we bless our food and we have a love for our food, and with our food, that food will return that into us because we become what we eat. So like, if you're somebody that's been on a diet, yes, even gone vegan, but you still crave meat or you need protein, I'm not saying do it as a demise to yourself, but like, if there's something that you're really wanting, even if it's like a crazy label lipstick that seems too much to pay for, but you know you love the color, then get it for yourself because you deserve it. And the universe wants you to start putting yourself first and really loving fearlessly, especially yourself, because it wants to reward you with more stuff for yourself, because we are all self, but we are of the big self. Yeah, eat whatever you want. Like, it's Friday, you know, reward yourself with something delicious. You want to eat an ice cream, chocolate bar, if you want to bake some cookies and eat half the dough, like, just know the divine's blessing you because you're blessing yourself. Like, don't get like attached to like the cookie dough might kill you because there's the eggs in it. Well, maybe it will, but it won't if you don't give it power to you. Close your curtains, close your eyes, and sleep. So get the itis. Like, feed yourself a whole bunch of food that you just want to eat. It makes you feel like a king and queen. Or go to sleep with your animals and just sleep the hell in tomorrow. Like, heaven in. Just sleep in tomorrow. It's Saturday. As long as you don't go to work in the morning, like, just act like you have not one responsibility in the world other than to feed your mind, your body, and your spirit. And be in love with doing it, and love yourself for doing it, and reward yourself for doing it, because you are the love. Like, you are love. I'll never let you forget it. The divine will never let you forget it. So do something today and this weekend that lets you feel, see, and know the love that you are. Love yourself. Like, damn, do it, because you deserve it. And I wish you a blessed day, blessed evening, blessed afternoon, wherever you are when you read this, see this, hear this. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if any of these energies or what you're feeling or that you have been feeling as this Aries new moon goes. Like, I know, or full moon goes, I know the night of the full moon, like, I had such a headache, and like, I'm somebody that's like battled with depression through my lineage, through my life, and like, it's gotten better, but like, I can still have my manic moments. And then it's like, I had such a migraine, like, this depressive thoughts were coming at me, and I was just like setting my intention out there, like, you know what, no, let's speak. Since Aries is the ram, the Godhead, let's just speak into existence what we want. Let's put up boundaries. Let's like say goodbye to all low vibrational things, like my depressive thoughts or worries or any of that, and let's just only welcome in joy, happiness, freedom, love. And like, I was born on a full moon, so like the full moon energies can affect me pretty heavily. The last few days after the moon, I've been, you know, very light, much lighter than the day of the full moon. So intention is everything. And what we attend will always be. What's that archetype card? Okay. We got two. Oh, I flipped over, but we'll take the two that fell out. Oh, sorry again. Detective. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Find the truth that is you. Commit to yourself. Be your own best friend. Be your own lover. Be your soulmate. Be your teacher. Be your student. And damsel, light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Yes. Be your own soulmate. Romance yourself. Get yourself that food, that meal, that drink, whatever it is. Just indulge with yourself and love your company, and to be in your company. Love the company that you are, so that the whole world can get to love you. Because, you know, for all us hermits out there that have been just doing the inner work and on isolation mode, like, we're being called to step out of our caves. And as much as we're comfortable being on our own now, you know, it is time that the world sees our shine, our light, our divinity. Because if they don't see it, how will they know it exists? So as you eat and you pray over your fantastic meal today, give thanks for the beautiful you that you've become. Remember where you've been, and never forget where you're going, because you're destined for greatness. You're golden, you're chosen, you're beautiful, and I love you. And I'll see you soon. Many blessings. Bye.